Homie Show. Hello.
Basically like a flying couch.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Joel Homie Show video. Today I will be showing you guys what I've been doing around my room. I've been updating and changing some things. If you want to say updating or not, I don't really mind. I'm just going to say updating. But anyway, the reason I say updating is because I got a new monitor that is actually newer than my old one. So it's still a ViewSonic, but it is it's a much newer model. I'm not sure what year it is. And also, back here, you'll see that it does actually say ViewSonic. If you're wondering why there's a piece of tape back here, when I record my videos that face this way towards my face, I use a piece of tape that holds my phone up. And also, my fish tank is not here anymore with Zerg anymore. And the lamp is also not over there anymore. It's moved over there. But since the fish tank moved, you got that big gaping hole that I had to carve out for the DVI cable to pop through. Which, that's another thing that I'm going to talk about. My computer back there has only DVI outputs, so I have to deal with the whole DVI thing. And for my old monitor, it's right there. Sorry about my room being a disaster. I've been doing a lot of stuff in here lately. This is my old computer, which I just put Supreme on it, which I just kind of thought it looked cool. As you can see, this one has a lot of scuffing and stuff on it. If I show you the reflection, there's all kinds of stuff on there. But this one, if I show you under here, you'll see that there is only a DVI output cable right there. And most of you are probably used to HDMI, which this one only has an HDMI output and something, or an HDMI input and something else. I don't remember what it's called. It's like a small-ish version of DVI, like the output little cable where you connect it. It looks like a small version of that. I don't remember what it's called. But I have to get a converter from my DVI cable, which is hanging out down there for now, to HDMI so that I can actually use this. But this monitor does work. As you can see there, I got this one from my uncle. He wasn't going to use it in his trailer anymore because my uncle Glenn lives in a trailer, so he's not going to use this one anymore. He hooked his computer up to his TV, and for whatever reason this won't turn on. So he gave it to my grandfather, and my grandfather was originally thinking about giving it to me, and when I saw it I was kind of like, ooh, that looks a lot more newish than my one that I already had. So you saw it boot up and it'll just say no signal right there. Right about now, yeah. So there you go, it says no signal right there, and then it'll just turn back off. And then Alexa, hello.
Hi there.
She's right there now instead of over there hiding out underneath my pencil box. But anyway, about the fish tanks, because if you don't remember, or if you haven't seen any of my videos on my desk, if you're a new subscriber, I used to have a half-gallon fish tank here and then a 1 gallon. My 1 gallon and my half gallon are both over here, so my 1 gallon is kind of tucked away in here right now. Zerg is still in there, hiding out somewhere, I don't remember where. And then I had to do some cutting out for the pump. The pump is actually going to be going back here in this little slot behind my pillow so that it's not just out here in the open. I was just trying to get it taped up somewhere so that I was done with it so I could start working on the computer. And then we're actually going to be saying our goodbyes to the half gallon. I don't really have any use for it anymore, and I've always just had a whole bunch of bad luck with this thing. Any fish that I put in it always died off. From the tetras, the guppies, everything that I put in here, they all just died off. So yeah, this thing's going to be going away because, as I said, it's just been old downhill ever since I got this. It kind of sucks anyway because I had to kind of jerry-rig and cut out a grid for the bottom out of another fish tank and just kind of stuff it in there. And I was very sloppy about my work. And when I say grid, I mean the thing that goes under the rocks that holds the tubing. So, there you go. So that's what's poking out there. That is the grid sitting in there. And as you can see, almost no water in here. I haven't had an actual tube running into this thing for a while because the tubes used to hang out from the underside of my desk which if I go over here, they used to hang out down here, and Meg and Spock, my two cats that are in my room all the time, would always chew up the cables and put holes in them. So that kind of got destroyed, so I had to replace the tubing for this about 5 million times, because there is actually a fish in there that's been living for a while, and this one never really had anything in it, so I took it out. It doesn't even have the little thing in there anymore, it's just empty. When I say thing, I'm talking about the little, I don't know what you call it, the little filter piece. This thing. This one came out of my 1 gallon because it was bad, so I washed off and completely cleaned out the other one and put it in there because that one's so old it's kind of clogged with gunk now. But anyway, there you go. So there's all these sort of updates that have gone on in my room. And sort of a double shout out here. Shout out to Andrew for giving me the Supreme stickers again because they are coming into use here. Although I don't know how I'm going to do this because I want to put this on here, but the border of the screen is not big enough. So I don't know where I'm going to put that yet. I still have the mouse that Andrew gave me. So shout out to Andrew, and a shout out to my Uncle Glenn for letting me use this ginormous monitor, which is not only a lot newer and sort of matches up with my new computer, but just also for the fact that he's yet letting me use it at all, because it's an absolutely amazing monitor, and I haven't even gotten a chance to use it yet, because as I said, I have to get the converter from HDMI to DVI, or the DVI to HDMI rather, and yeah. One last thing is I finally got these lights sort of working. I had to unplug some stuff down there to get these working, and the little control box is working again. So there you go, and right now I just have them on circulate, so they keep on changing color by themselves. But anyway, there you go. So that's what's been going on in my room. If you guys enjoyed this video, hopefully you did enjoy it, because it was kind of a boring talking video. But if you did enjoy, make sure that you subscribe, watch the rest of the video, like this video, and turn on that notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future uploads.